Welcome to the Underdogs podcast.
There it is.
Strap yourselves in for 1 hour of unrivaled audio entertainment.
Oh, wait, who's first?
Featuring Little Z.
Hey guys, Little Z here. Didn't really prepare anything, but today's gonna be a good day.
Pop It 1.
That he's not here today.
Oh, I have COVID.
Yeah,
Bye,
he's
guys.
sick.
Yeah, he's got COVID.
Hopefully
Director Cogger.
feels better soon. Hey guys, Jackson here. I'm well and I'm here.
And special guest.
We have no special guests.
All right.
No. You've already done that one.
McConaughey. I have not done Matthew McConaughey.
Have you not?
I would have remembered because my impression of him's so great.
I think it's one of the first ones you did.
No. The comments would have been lit up if I had have done Matthew
I doubt
McConaughey before.
Welcome back. 110.
You know, he's in Outcast, Matthew McConaughey.
What's Outcast? The rap group.
Yeah.
No,
Hey, yeah.
Go on.
All right, now, ladies. All right, now, if you haven't left the podcast already, today we're going to be going over a few more stories from me and Jackson's road trip, as well as answering a lot of your guys' questions that you guys asked for us to talk about
On the road trip. Which
but
we didn't do.
yeah, it was too noisy in the car. You been up to anything this week, though, Jackson?
No, getting back into the swing of it.
Yeah, a lot of
Reset.
work.
Yeah.
Got any projects? Got anything good?
Nah, some videos maybe come out soon, but don't know. What about you?
All right, well, exciting. I dropped my Wii Sports video this week, so that doesn't really sound that exciting, but I got this comment that was like, I wasn't going to watch this video, but then I saw this short. I made a short for it, and they were like, and now I'm going to watch the video. So I guess that just proves that you got to fucking make shorts to succeed on YouTube, doesn't it?
Shorts work.
Yep, which I hate, but that was good to hear.
Was it the golf one I saw?
Yeah. So, yeah, if you haven't checked out the Wii Sports video, I basically made it like a reality TV show. Lots of different camera angles. There were some talking heads, people in the chair. Jackson was competing in the Wii Sports.
Yeah, that's important.
So
That'll probably get people to watch when they find out I'm in it.
yeah, so I stayed up till 5 a.m. on Monday editing that because I had to get it out by a certain date for my sponsor window.
Right.
And I was editing it for like 6 days straight, and then the last day I still wasn't happy with it, so I just pulled an all-nighter because I had to get that ad out for
How much
Redacted Mobile Game Company.
energy drinks did you drink?
None. It was kind of crazy.
It's adrenaline.
You know how you like get in the zone sometimes with editing?
Yeah.
It's a strange phenomenon to anyone that's like just done editing for like once and finds it boring as shit, which is a lot of people. But yeah, I was just fully locked in and I just didn't feel tired until I went to bed, and then I still didn't feel tired, which was kind of shit. Felt great the next day too. Didn't even feel like I didn't get much sleep. I don't know what's with it.
Yeah, right. So when you have bad night's sleep, it's like, I can't not function the next day, but you just didn't even sleep and you were fine.
No, I did sleep. I slept from like 5 till 9 a.m. and it felt like better than most nights' sleep that I get.
Yeah, right.
I think my body just like kind of knew.
Right.
You know?
It's like, all right, we got to sort this out.
Your brain does that with sleep. If you like are in a good pattern, then it's like, well, we got to sleep twice as efficiently because we only got 4 hours.
Right, you probably can't do that every night, but I suppose like
No,
as a
probably
little
not.
treat for the body.
Yeah, it didn't feel like a treat at the time, but then the next day felt great.
It was a treat.
Yeah, and then that's about it.
Nice. All right, should we get to these Patreon questions first?
Yeah.
All right. Migloo.Jones writes, I'd listen to you guys talk about paint drying.
You've fucking stitched us up here. You start then. I'm not falling for this bullshit.
Favorite kind of paint?
No, okay. Neither of us start. Next question.
What kind of paint would you watch dry?
None.
Really?
Maybe spray paint because it dries quick. I hate this.
Spray paint's interesting. Have you ever done graffiti?
No, I haven't.
Looks fun.
Oh, technically I have.
On the shed?
Yeah.
Yes.
On the shed.
Nice. Go on, quick TLDR for the
Yeah,
shed.
these are like me just rehashing
These are all the hits.
my most embarrassing stories that I've told before, but
Yeah.
we're getting a quick little recap for any new listeners. So in primary school, I wrote on this shed on the school that it was a love heart and it was like Z plus J, or maybe it was Zack plus Jesse. I might have done full first names,
Right.
you know, fucking YOLO. It was after my mate told me that like we should both write our names that we love this girl because we were like both, you know, fighting over this chick,
Right.
as you do in primary school. And then,
Jessie's the name of the girl?
yeah.
Right. What's she up to these days?
I would love to find out, but I can't remember any details about her apart from Jessie.
Right, damn.
So, yeah, then lo and behold, the principal came over, found me graffitiing, and made me apologize to the girl in front of all the kids that had gathered. And my mate Nick got off scot-free and probably got the girl.
Yeah, probably
That's
not.
where I don't know where Jessie is. She's fucking blocked all communication, most likely. That's a really fucking weird thing to do.
Block all communication from you.
No, write Zack and Jessie in a love heart when you're not even with the girl. It was primary school. Like, I didn't know better.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Right, so paint.
No, we're not going back to
I think you
paint, that's
saved
for
paint
sure.
pretty well. There you go, Migloo Jones. We've talked about paint dry for you.
So for a bit of context, we asked the patrons to give us some topics to talk about on our road trip that we went on a couple of weeks ago. If you missed that episode, we did a 2-week trip all across Australia to visit the big fruits and saw a few other sites on the way. We were going to record some podcast bits in the car. Ended up just being really noisy because we were in an RV. So we couldn't do that. So we're going to take your suggestions and we're going to talk about some of them this week.
Yeah. Next one, Rift Tour. Rift Tour. You can only listen to one song on the whole road trip. What song would it be? Now, we did a lot of... We've covered our extensive music endeavours.
Yeah, we listened to a lot of songs and ranked a lot of songs. And that's fucking tough because if you're listening to the one song over and over, I feel like that question is different to like best song of all time.
Yeah, definitely.
You need to like not be able to get sick of it.
Needs to be a longish song.
Yep. And I don't think any song is going to be good if you're listening to it as the only song forever.
I would do something ambient, something by Brian Eno, because it's like at least not in your face. I feel like any song that's got lyrics would start to annoy me pretty quickly.
Nah, but then you could learn all the lyrics like
That
to a
wouldn't take that
T.
long. Yeah. Okay, what are you picking?
Thrift Shop by Macklemore.
Hell yeah.
I already know all the lyrics, so...
Yeah, so you've already ticked that one off.
No.
No point wasting your road trip.
I find this like one of the hardest questions on the planet. Probably On Melancholy Hill by the Gorillaz.
You do like that song.
I don't think I could ever get sick of that melody.
Dude,
Just like yeah.
Anyway.
That's the one. That's the one. If you guys didn't know it, now you do.
This is good. All right. I reckon some Would You Rather or Two Truths, One Lie would be nice. You could ask the patrons for some. Is that going to work, do you think, or not?
What now?
Yeah.
Asking the live chat?
And I'd recommend you say no.
I reckon it'll work.
Okay.
Hey, if
because they wrote, and if that doesn't work, there's always the Minion game.
Oh, thank God we dodged the Minion game. All right, I'm going to need a Would You Rather from the live chat that we got going here from our
We
patrons.
can pause here and we'll cut this out.
And then this one Would You Rather is going to determine whether or not we play the Minion game, if it's good or
Right.
if it's bad.
All right, let's hear it, patrons.
All right, would you rather have nipple-sized fingers or finger-sized nipples?
How's that Minion game?
No, let him cook. Finger-sized nipples. All right, let's go
Should
over
we
the-
wait and see if we get a few, or
No,
are we
no,
going to
no.
go with the first one that came in?
Yeah, we're going to go.
Okay,
Let's-
wait. Let's do this so I can actually cut this in.
Let's do a pros or cons.
All right, thanks, Patreons. We've got a question. Would you rather have nipple-sized fingers or finger-sized nipples? You talk us through it.
I'm thinking pros and cons. Let's go pros of nipple. I'm thinking nipple-sized fingers first.
That's terrible. I'm picking the
So
other
it's
one.
so it's
instantly.
only nipple-sized fingers. It's not nipples for fingers.
No.
Which I feel like is funnier though. What if you
You couldn't do anything.
let's swap the question. Let's go nipples for fingers or fingers for nipples.
Okay.
So like 5 nipples on my fingers,
You can't do anything.
but it's a lot of stimulation. It would make.
Okay.
I mean, that's one maybe more for the girls than the guys, but you know, guys have a little bit of a nipple thing.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a bit of sensation in male nipples, and you have 10 of them now.
Okay.
So you can just imagine how many doors that opens.
And the other one?
Well, you can go over fingers for nipples.
Fingers for nipples.
Do you reckon you could
You can
get
hide
any
them.
extra dexterity
No.
from the like fingers?
You know you get like hard nipples. Would that mean you have like
Hard fingers?
hard fingers for nipples? Like it's pointing right out? Do you know what I mean? You know when it's like
Yeah, I
cold?
don't know. I was thinking more like sort of you could text on your phone underneath your shirt in secret. You know,
like they've got
2
finger-like
fingers.
abilities.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, I
like
definitely
finger
pick that. There seems
dexterity.
like there's more benefits to having the finger-sized nipples. Finger-sized nipples or fingers for nipples.
Yeah, I think either way, it's already taken up too much time on this podcast, but we sorted it. Fingers for nipples. There you go. Now, should we head into the Minion game?
I think we just move on. No, thank you, Maurizio.
Brilliant.
Benny Boy. The game where you count down from 3 and then both say a word. Then you both try to think of a word that is related to the 2 words. You keep counting down from 3 and saying words until you say the same word.
All right, that's the game. Let's go.
Do you know how to play?
Yeah, well, what do we start on?
You start on whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Pineapple.
3, 2, 1. Lime.
Leaves.
3, 2, 1.
Lemon.
Kaffir. 3, 2, 1.
Bitters.
Soil. 3, 2, 1. Drink.
Plant.
3, 2, 1.
Kombucha.
Lemon. 3, 2, 1.
Sour.
Yeah, I could think of a word. 3, 2, 1. Sweet.
Warhead.
3, 2, 1. Lolly.
Candy.
3, 2, 1.
Gummy
Candy.
bear. Wait, can you say the same thing twice?
I didn't say it. Didn't you say candy?
Oh, well then.
Well, that's no
what we
help
can
because you
swap.
can't say it.
It's like chess. We're gonna repeat moves.
Okay,
and
hang
lose.
on. Okay, what did you just say?
Gummy bear.
Okay, I said candy.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Strawberry
Snake.
cloud. 3, 2, 1. Gummy
Extra
bear.
chewy gum. 3,
2, 1.
chocolate.
Lollies. 3, 2, 1.
One.
Fruit and nut.
Shit. 3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Gummy bears.
Guys, this is breaking my brain. I think we failed.
Yeah. We started close and we were close
I think
pretty
we
much
ended
the whole time.
further away.
What was it? Pineapple and green to start with, which is
Yeah,
quite
not too
close.
bad. All right, I reckon we can get one. Let's do a new one.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Mario.
Chord.
What did you say?
Chord.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Guitar.
Mario Kart. 3, 2, 1. Guitar
Shell.
Hero. 3, 2, 1.
Banana.
Shellfish. 3, 2, 1. Banana
turtle.
fish. 3, 2, 1. Crab.
Cooper. 3, 2,
This game's hard.
3,
2,
1.
1.
Lobster.
Oh, I was literally going to say that, but
Well,
I
you
didn't get it.
didn't!
I know.
What
Hey,
are you
wait.
delaying?
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Crustacean.
Oh, fuck!
We did it.
Yeah!
Is that staying in?
Yeah, dude, 3-syllable word lining up almost makes up for our fucking terrible performance.
We
in
could
the rest
cut
of
a
the
lot
game.
of it out and make it seem like we got it really quickly.
Yeah, we go straight from, what do we say first? Mario and chord to
Yeah.
crustacean.
Yeah.
That's a fun game, though. Don't necessarily know if it's fun to listen to, but hey, especially since we're saying the words at the same time.
No, I don't think so. And it's like 3, 2, 1. People listen in the car like, what am I listening
It's
to?
a nice rhythm, though. I reckon people are bopping in the car.
Oh,
It's a bit of a headbanger.
Yeah,
Boom,
okay.
boom, boom. And then I think our problem in that game was we would each say something completely different, and then we'd fully swap to the other person's
Yeah, I would
side.
start the second one. I tried to pick stuff in the middle.
Like, you said chord, I said Mario.
Yeah.
And then I said guitar, and you said Mario Kart. So there's
And
just...
then I went for Guitar Hero, which I thought was pretty good.
yeah, because it's a video game. That was good. And I believe I went to Shell. So,
Not helpful.
yeah.
All right, Momo. Rate It Boy is a classic, so is Random Word Generator, but talk about a topic for maybe 10 minutes instead of 4.
Nah, we're not doing that.
Do you want to play Rate It Boy or Random Word Generator?
Rate It Boy.
All right, you go.
This was a game we played a lot in the car on the road trip as well.
Yeah.
So what happens is I think of a number between 1 and 10. Actually, I'm going to randomly generate that number.
Okay.
And then, Jackson, what do you do?
I think, I ask you questions. Like, what's like a fruit that's this number out of 10? And if
Is
it's...
that your question? Should we just start?
Yep.
I got my number.
Yep.
Fruit out of 10, that is this number, strawberry.
It's pretty high. I'm thinking pretty high, like a 9 so far. All right, next one will be Underdog video.
Oh, shit, that's a 7 out of 10. Ooh.
Don't know.
Do we have any that high? I'm thinking all of them are below a 5. Not including gaming, I'm assuming. Like
No.
the way you coughed.
Let's say real life.
Okay, I'm going to say the homemade Olympics video. You remember where we went to the park and we had we threw a melon as a shot put? That was pretty fun.
Not that high. Strawberry's throwing me for a loop now. I'm going to go with Topic of conversation with someone you've never met.
Ooh, definitely the weather. Nah, just kidding. Topic of conversation with someone you've never met. Jeez, I'm going to go with would you rather question. Like asking them a would you rather
The finger
question.
sized nipples.
Not necessarily, but I guess it's a bit vague, but just like that that idea of like a little
Hypotheticals
game.
almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hypothetical little game.
Well, you said 7 out of 10, but I think that's to throw me. I'm going with 8.
It was 7.
So you did tell me it was a 7.
When did I do that?
You said an Underdogs video that's a 7. Do we have any of that are that high? And I thought you were just joking. But you just cheated.
I can't believe that.
That's great.
Big point missed by you.
Yeah, well, I think a
point
big
missed.
point is by you by revealing and cheating.
No. We're playing against each other. We're not on a team here.
No, we're on a team.
No,
Otherwise,
no,
I would
no.
just say like a misdirect. Of course, we're on a
One.
team. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I can still blame you. I gave you the answer and you still flobbed it.
You shouldn't give me
Dropped
the
the
answer. That's your
ball.
fault. Because now I assume that it's not that number.
I can't believe that.
I still think it's an 8.
You should have brought that up earlier. I couldn't even remember saying that.
All right, I'll get a number.
No, I don't like strawberries that much. I mean, if
I
you're
thought you
thinking
did.
of 8, 9, 10 for fruits for me would be blueberries, pineapple. Some other ones. Maybe it was an 8. Strawberries are pretty good.
I've got my number.
All right. I want you to give me this might be tough, but a town that we visited on our road trip.
This is hard.
We're going to be getting into a few more stories from our road trip later in the pod, maybe just after this.
The town with the first apple and the gym we went to. The first apple where I bought the apple slices and lost my bag.
Okay, that was Seduna. I
Seduna.
think. Yeah. Oh, it was close to there, but
Yeah, Seduna will do.
yeah. Okay, I think that was. I mean, you heard it yourself, folks. He got apple slices, and we went to the gym.
Well, you missed something out there. I lost my bag as well.
Yeah, but that's on
Theoretically.
you. That you can't blame the town for
Well,
that.
let's
The
just
town
say
was
I am.
so confusing. I popped my bag down and could have been stolen. Could have
Yeah,
been.
it was stolen.
I'm thinking like a 7 so far. Don't tell me though.
Yeah, no, I know the game. You don't.
All right. A character on The Office. Big fan of that show, aren't you?
Yeah, I do like The Office. I'm going to go
Fucking
with
normie.
Andy.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is hard because I know you'd have pretty strong opinions on certain characters,
Right.
but I don't know what those opinions are.
Well, it's a tough
Unless it's
question
like-
for you to have asked.
Unless it's like, you like Michael Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking obviously.
Most people do.
I reckon you rate Andy a bit less than the usual, especially since, the last 2 seasons he wasn't as good. But you don't watch the last 2 seasons probably when you rewatch the show as much.
That's true.
Damn, I've got a big read on you. Everything except what you think of Andy. I'm thinking more of a 6 now. Okay, final question is going to be a podcast game that we do. One of our segments.
This game.
Oh, shit. Okay, it's high. Could it be an 8? Jim and apple slices is good. Maybe losing the bag knocks it down 2. I don't know if Andy's an 8. I'm going to go 7. I think it's the same.
It's an 8.
Oh, no. We got it mixed up between us. Damn.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Seduna was great. That was a nice town.
Yeah, apart from the time when you got told that some guy was going to give you a new hole to piss out of.
That wasn't Seduna, was it?
Yeah, it was.
No.
Yeah, because it's where we watched the footy game.
Right. No,
The town we went to was like just a smaller stop. It wasn't in Seduna.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
I don't remember the name of the town with the gym and the apple slices.
Right.
But
And the bakery that we got.
Yeah.
That was good bakery as
did
well.
we tell that story last week?
I think we did.
Yeah. When
I got threatened, basically, because I distracted him in a pool game.
yeah,
They were going to give me a new hole to piss out of. And I
as you
said,
came out of the toilet.
I went over to Zack and I thought, we better leave. It's time to go, I
I
reckon.
was having a great time.
It was a good time. Watched the footy. Brisbane lost. Right. I think we got one more from the Patreons, which is exciting.
And then we'll head into some other stories.
No, we got 2.
New hole to
Okay.
piss out of. Where do you think that hole would have been?
I don't wanna know.
No, here's a different question. If you had to have a new hole to piss out of, you had to.
Right.
Where would you put it? You
Toe.
could put it anywhere. Toe. Why? I'm gonna need some
Because you
reason.
go to a urinal and just have like a little hole in your shoe.
Yeah, but you're gonna put what foot?
Oh,
up
I was
on
picturing the full length urinal.
But they don't do them that much anymore. They do
true.
a lot
The
of
trough.
the separate ones. Even sometimes with the like privacy
Well, then you
screens
just
in the middle.
You
People don't
just
like
go to
looking
the
at each other's
stall,
dicks anymore.
the stall, and just put your foot on. Empty it out.
Doesn't seem that convenient.
Where would you put it then?
I was thinking maybe it's a bit gross to say finger, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like-
because then you eat with that. It's like
Yeah, but okay, maybe like pinky finger on the left hand, the least used finger, and then think if you really had to go,
right.
so much easier to pop it in a bottle and
That's why when you're underneath the table, you can almost invent a shoe with like a
right.
receiver.
You can have a lot of little drain
Yeah.
pipes in your house,
Yeah.
and just whenever you need, pop a toe in there.
You could do that with the penis too if you had to.
Yeah, but
You don't need to.
someone lying face down on the floor,
Yeah, but, I mean-
planking on the floor, and then it's just like, oh, what you doing there, bud? Their pants are half down.
I mean,
They're
it's
just
sort of
like-
the same if you put your finger in the hole in the floor. It's like, what are you doing? You know?
No, but you just, I'm just tying my shoelace.
No, you're not. I can see
could
you've got a
pretend.
finger
You
in the
could
floor.
pretend.
I don't think you'd get away with it.
Yeah, it'd be tough.
Um,
Thank God we've got just the dick.
how do we get here?
Don't need no more.
Right. Shouldn't pose B. You can play the game where you each assign a character to each other and you have to figure out who you are by asking the other person yes or no questions about your character.
Oh, this is another classic road trip game. I'm
I've got-
liking the
I've-
road trip game vibe.
I've got a character already.
Oh, so-
you just get mine.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you 10 questions.
Okay. Are they fictional?
Yes.
Are they human?
No.
Oh, play along at home, folks, by the way. If you get it before me,
You win.
you win absolutely nothing.
11. Yeah.
Okay, so they're not human.
Yes. Is that one of your questions?
So no, that was me clarifying to myself. Are they animated?
Yes.
Okay. This is good. Are they from a Disney Corporation film? So that includes Pixar.
No.
Oh, shit. That's throwing me for a loop. Okay, I'm thinking Shrek. I'm very hot on the Shrek. Are they a character from the movie Shrek?
No.
Fuck.
How many questions is that?
I've-
5?
I've really got nothing else. Are they an animal?
Yeah.
Oh, he thought for a second. Animated animal, not from Shrek, not from Disney.
Who could it even be?
Yeah,
Not
there's
Disney,
a lot
not
of
Shrek.
options. Yeah, Shrek is the only thing outside of Disney that
Yeah.
I care about. Are they from a movie?
Yes.
Fuck, that's clearly a TV show that's also got a movie. All right, I'm thinking SpongeBob, not an animal though. They're an animal, did you say? Oh, you
They
thought
are an
about
animal.
it, and then okay, I'm thinking Patrick from SpongeBob. I should really stop getting so specific.
Yeah, you get really hell-bent. Someone's put Diddy Kong in the chat. I don't think you've thought about the gaming universe. Not that you need to.
But they're in a movie. Okay. So it's an animal in the Mario movie. That's what I'm getting. And you thought about it. I'm thinking Bowser. Are they from a Nintendo game?
No.
Oh, fucking hell. This is
I
rough.
think you've used 8 questions, and I could be wrong.
I think the game's usually 20 questions, so this
you
is
don't
a bit
get
of
20.
a stitch
You get
up.
10. We'll give you 11.
Are they from a video game?
From a video game?
Yes.
No.
All right, so they started not in a video game, but then they have since been put in a video game. That's what I'm getting from that. Oh, God, my last resort was going to be Pokemon because you were like, yes, to animals. But I feel like they would all be from a video game. Pokemon, the video game, came out first. Because otherwise I would have said, like, fucking Pikachu. Because he's in, like, a movie and he's an animal, technically.
Yeah.
Who's been put in a video game after being in not a movie? Do I have one more question?
You got one more question, then you can have a guess after that.
All right.
This is tough.
Yeah. Do they have fur?
No.
Shit.
I've thrown you so many misdirects. I've been cruel to you.
That's bullshit.
I've answered the questions correctly, but I've really led you astray.
Yeah. Are we working together on this one too?
No, not
or are you
at all.
just shitting on me?
I'm
Okay.
shitting on you. Sorry.
I'm going to give you a new fucking hole to piss out of if I don't get this. Oh, God. I get another few questions if I get it wrong, but my final guess
Yep.
is they've been put in a video game after they're from a movie. No, they're not from a movie? What did you say to that?
They're not from a movie, no.
But they in the movie. Where did they originate? A TV show, surely. With an animated animal. I'm going to go with, but they're not furry.
Correct.
Oh, shit. It's not Jake the dog from Adventure Time. How warm am I?
Medium.
Oh, we should put this on the screen so that people watching the YouTube can get the dramatic irony of me having no fucking clue. Let's go with... Oh, my God. What if it's snake? No, they're not human. I take that back. But some kind of snake. What's an animal that's not furry?
You tell me.
I can't even think of an option to guess. That's
What's
how
an
bad
animal that's not furry? Like half of them at least, right?
Okay, a fish. Nemo. Wait, not from a movie. There's no options.
And not from Disney either.
Yeah, this is fucked. I can't think of any other characters. It's the shark tail fish. No, that's from a movie. Tell me. The shark tail fish. That's my final answer.
Do you want more questions or are you giving up?
I'll go more questions.
All right.
Are they yellow?
No.
Are they blue?
Yeah.
Okay, blue. It's got to be some kind of fish. No, just tell me.
Squidward.
So it was from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
I nearly
and that's when I
asked
threw
were
in
they
the
from
misdirect.
SpongeBob.
Because I thought you were a little bit too close.
Wait, what did you misdirect
I
me
said,
with?
well, you haven't said anything about video games yet. Just to throw you off the scent.
You're such an asshole.
You got a little bit close.
We're on the same team.
No, we're not. We're at different teams in this
I
game.
literally thought of Patrick Star and
Yeah,
then
I
I
know.
flipped the script and went to
because I
fucking...
had to get you off the scent.
All right, awesome. Can I play this game
Yeah.
for you? All right.
You have to answer the questions truthfully, and I will not be listening to anything else.
Yep. Let me just think of a character. Got it.
Are they fictional?
No. Wait. Yes. Yeah, sucks on that side of it, doesn't it?
No, you had to answer the questions correctly.
Yes.
Are they from a TV show?
Yes.
Is the TV show animated?
No.
So it's a live action TV show.
Yep, that's 3
Fiction.
questions, buddy.
Does this character have powers?
No.
No powers. Live action character.
Dude, Marvel movies are good, but the TV shows suck ass. So I wouldn't think of that. What am I thinking of? Fucking She-Hulk or something?
I'm not listening
No
to
way.
your Mr. X.
No, this is just my opinion.
All right. Wow, real life. Are they male?
Yep.
Are they a kid?
No.
It's an adult male from a TV show. Is it a comedy TV show?
Yes. Is that 6 or 7?
That's 6, I think.
Okay.
Is it from a show that I recommended you to watch?
Can I go with maybe? Like I was interested in it before.
Okay, maybe. You can't say maybe. You have to say yes or no.
Yes.
Ooh.
7 questions.
Are they from Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yes.
They're male. Is it... How many questions have I got?
I think 2 left.
And then I get a guess after
Yeah,
that.
you could take 3,
Three
but there
guesses.
are 4 main male characters, or it could be a side character.
Is it...
I feel like I just gave you a great question to ask.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
Oh, I can't think of their actual character names for some reason. Okay, yeah. Is this character's... Oh, I feel stuck.
Damn, imagine being so close but so far.
Yeah. Imagine being so close.
What do you know? It's a male character on Always Sunny now.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're probably changing the character as we squeak.
Oh, definitely. It's not even from Always Sunny anymore. You idiot.
It's Squidward, you piece of shit. Okay. What are the characters' names?
Man, it would hurt so much more to fall from being so high.
Is it Cricket?
No.
Damn, I don't know why I did that.
That's
I just
9
thought you would
questions.
pick it.
Nah, that is a fantastic little trick that I missed. If I had a thought of Cricket, I would have picked Cricket. I didn't think you'd get this far, to be honest.
Okay, so I can't remember anyone's freaking characters' names. I've got Dennis left. I've got Frank. Is Charlie's character called Charlie? Yeah. Is it?
Oh, because the actor's Charlie Day.
There's the character's name Charlie. Charlie Work, I think it is. And we've got Mac. So we got Mac, Dennis.
You got one question, then a final guess.
Yeah. So I need to split this in half to get down to a 50-50.
Yeah.
Mac, Dennis, Frank, and Charlie.
Thanks for clarifying for any viewers at home that haven't seen Always Sunny. We've
It's
heard
for
that
me.
about 5 times.
It's for me.
You got to start narrowing it down,
Okay, I'm
buddy.
going to think of how to narrow this down. What's one where I can just... Does their character's name start with a letter that is before E in the alphabet?
What the fuck?
Split it in half.
Yes.
Oh.
That's your 10 questions.
Well, Charlie's your favourite, so I'm going with Charlie.
Fuck this game. Let's move on.
Oh, I got it.
Damn, I really wanted you to say Dennis.
Dennis is my favourite character.
You also could have said, like, does this character have a C in their name? Feels easier than the before E in the alphabet, sort of. Because Mac and Charlie both have a
that's
C.
good.
Anyway,
Well, I've got one more
so-
thing in this from the Patreons, and then we can move on.
Did you think of Squidward? Or did they give you that
I
as a
wrote Squidward
prompt?
last night.
Oh, so you were thinking about it all last night, were
No, I
you?
just thought, who's a good character? Squidward.
Throwing me fucking misdirects.
Big Beef is asking for 1 hour of uninterrupted Shoot the Sheriff.
We'll give you 1 minute. How's that?
We can't even play
Why not?
because you need...
4 times
Someone-
4, 16.
Yeah,
draw.
that's the point. That's what I'm saying.
Yes. 6 times 8, 48. Draw, yes.
Isn't it 42?
No, you give me one. What? 6 times 8 is 48. Jeez, you would have been
Yeah,
shit at Shoot the
I would have
Sheriff.
lost.
We know that now.
All right, 3 sevens to 21, bang.
Fuck. Oh,
That's pretty
I was
tough when you're
close.
not giving out the
Yep.
questions. 1, 2 is 2.
No, 2. Shit.
You suck, dude. You're slow. All right, then in the tiebreaker, I'll do it.
Final round, we'll both do it at the same time and both do it.
4 times 4 is 16.
No.
Bang. Yep, I won. 3, 2.
I was thinking of 13 times 10.
Yeah, well,
130, by the way. Would have got that one.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does not matter. All right, I got 7 stories from the road trip that I was looking through my photos because there was just lots of stuff that happened. But you know, some of these, you can let me know, Jackson, how rate them from 1 to 7. You can rank the stories, but you're not going to know what they all are until the end.
Oh, like blind rating?
Yeah,
I love
so
this
blind
game.
rating.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I mean,
And
you're gonna
1's
be,
the best, 7's the worst.
yeah, we'll rate them at the end, but we're
Okay.
going to just be telling.
No,
the
I think
story.
we rate them as we go, and you're stuck. Do you know that? You know
No,
that
no,
game?
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But
We can also.
but
rate
we're going
them,
to tell the stories.
Yeah, of course.
Like together, and then you can rate them.
Well, I don't know what they are yet.
Well, the first one I was just going to talk about how Shark Tale became a bit of an inside bit,
That's a 3 out of 10, a 3 out of 7 story.
like third from the top.
Third from the top.
I mean, we can tell it first before
Yeah.
you want to rate it. But I mean, it basically just started by we went whale watching,
Yeah.
and what's the quote again? You do it.
You get a
best.
whale of a wash, and the price? Oh my gosh.
Which is a quote from Shark Tale, apparently, which
Yeah.
I didn't know the first time Jackson said it.
I think Shark Tale gets too much hate. It's a lot better than people say it is for some reason. You know, in one...
No, it's not for some reason. It's because Shafrillis made a video saying
was
it's
just
a
about to say,
cinematic disaster.
When one YouTuber makes a video essay, then everyone in the world's like, yeah, that movie sucks, and no one even checks.
I haven't even seen Shafrillis's video on it, like
Right.
his reasoning in that, but I've seen it pop up in my recommended because I looked at it after we were looking at Shark Tale. It's got 11 million views, and
Right.
so I've seen it pop up a few times, and I think that's just associated in my brain like, oh, the general consensus is people don't like this
Yeah.
movie. I remember seeing it when I was probably like 10.
Yeah.
Don't remember anything it entailed.
I think it's fun. It's funny.
Well, towards the end of the trip, Like I was kind of making jokes like in our hotel when we had a TV. I was like, "Oh, let's watch Shark Tale," and then like 4 nights in a row we just didn't because we were doing better stuff.
Well, mostly just tired. By the time we got to the hotel,
Yeah.
we wanted to go play pool and drink Guinness.
Yep, pretty much. And then it's just, I think it was mostly like me making us watch it in the end because like it just kept.
It felt like
I kept making jokes about it, and then I was like, "There's no way I can go home without watching Shark Tale."
It was like a rite of passage. We had to watch it.
Yeah, so
And we watched it in the airport.
we were waiting in the front of the line to check in to our flight.
Sitting on the floor.
We sat on the floor and started watching Shark Tale. And then we continued watching it in the bar, and holy shit, it was a fun time.
It's so many good jokes.
Yeah,
Overhated.
I laughed a lot. I cried. I had my life changed.
Yeah, I think people are unhappy that it's not like the story's quite predictable, etc. But I mean, most kids' movies are.
Yeah, I suppose like if you're trying to analyze it as a full-on, like movie story, how interesting it is. Yeah, it's not.
But I think
doesn't
most
hold up.
movies are kind of like that. Most stories are reasonably predictable.
A lot of kids' movies do a really good job of it, but I feel like it's just like a 50-50. Like you can put in all the work to do like a great story within a kid's film. Like Pixar does a lot. Like a few DreamWorks movies are fantastic. But then the kids don't really care, so it's just as good to just make something that's fun.
Yeah.
And Shark Tale had a few good jokes.
A lot of good jokes.
Look, it's not my favorite movie of all time or anything, but after watching it, I'm like, yeah, I think it does get a bit too much hate.
Yeah.
You've pulled me onto your side.
There you go. That's a 3 out of 7. I'd love to see what comes next.
Yeah, you're going to be struggling with the... the next one is Staying Alive.
Staying Alive. Yeah. That's a 5.
No, rank them after we tell.
Okay, sorry.
You're setting the bar before, like, if you give something a 7 now, people are going to be like, they're going to leave. They're
Just
not going to
tune out. Well, they want to know what the worst story of the trip is. Go on. You tell this
Well, it's
Staying
not the
Alive
worst story
trip.
of the trip. It's the worst story of the second podcast of us telling the stories of the ones I've written down, and these 7. It's the worst of the 7.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Catchy title.
Segment title. Okay. Yeah, so we met these 2 exchange students from Sydney when we were in... Where were we?
Ooh. God,
We were
I can't
north of
remember.
Sydney.
Lots of like smaller caravan parks. Maybe that was Coffs Harbour near the Big
It
Banana.
was near the big... Because we pulled in... Yeah, you're right. It was Coffs Harbour.
And we have talked in the past about us playing the car song game where you guess the names of songs.
Yep.
And we were talking to these guys that were... One of them was like an exchange from somewhere in Europe.
One was from Germany, one was from America.
There you go.
Boston, I
Man,
believe.
I'm a terrible listener.
Yeah.
And then we were just chatting to them. We were telling them about the car song game that we were playing. We were like, oh, we've been playing this like every car trip for like 8 hours. It really helps us like pass the time. A lot of fun. Then we're like, you guys should play it. Like, oh, what do you guys do while you're in the car?
Yeah.
And they said, oh, we just try to stay alive.
Yeah.
And one of us will sleep in the back and the other one drives.
And we were like, awesome. Great to chat with you fuckheads.
Not really.
No,
they were nice.
They were very nice. It was just a bit of a conversation halter that stuck with us. And then Staying Alive kept coming along in the car song game, and we'd always remember them.
But not just like a conversation halter. It was also just like, damn for them. Like one of them
they're not having
sleeping and
any
one of them
fun.
driving. Like that seems so boring for both of them.
Good for them.
Yeah, like, and also it's not that hard to stay alive. You're driving on straight roads on like highways.
Upon reflection, and I'm glad we had to tell the story first, that's a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 7. I'm
Okay.
leaving a bit of room for there to be one worse than that.
Ooh, well. Next one is the pool game.
The pool game.
The pool game.
What, just playing pool?
No, this is my moment to shine. So
Go on.
yeah, I'll tell.
Okay, I won't rate
You
it
don't
yet.
remember?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so we're at this pub, as you definitely do in all the small towns.
Yep.
And we met this very friendly couple, Alistair and Esther.
Yes.
Yep, and we're talking to them for a bit. Alistair was like, let's play a doubles pool match.
Yep.
Doubles pool match.
Yep.
And they were calling us the Banana Boys.
We were wearing our matching banana shirts fresh
we
off
had-
the back of Coffs Harbour that day.
Yeah, we'd been to the Big Banana that day. We had these matching shirts that had the big banana on the back. Mm-hmm. So they were calling us the Banana Boys. A
Yep.
lot of bees in this sentence.
Yeah.
Um,
Alliteration.
yeah, I'm going to get scared. I don't like bees. Anyway,
We have fun.
they were calling us the Banana Boys, so they challenged us to a doubles game of pool. And I came up with the best tactic of all time for us to win the pool game. So I'll set the scene
Yep.
before Jackson can talk shit about that being the best strat of all time.
It probably is.
So they only had to sink the black ball. We had one ball left, and then we had to sink the black.
This is so hard to describe. Good luck.
And it was Jackson's turn. And the 8 ball was pretty close to the pocket. And it was a hard shot for Jackson. So chances are Jackson wasn't making the shot to sink our ball.
Yeah.
And it was going to go to their turn, and they were going to sink an easy pocket for the win. So I'd say to Jackson, and I'd somehow been given team captain, I think, by you.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that was just an excuse to not take the blame if this failed. But I told Jackson to sink the white ball on purpose because their black was behind the starting line.
What is that called? The break line or something we found out?
It's the head string.
Actually.
Yes, I did Google the pool rules to
Yeah.
make sure this was a legitimate tactic.
Yeah.
And it did say it's definitely frowned upon by everyone playing pool. It was
unsportsmanlike.
So it was dirty tactic to sink the white ball on purpose,
Yeah.
but it meant they couldn't shoot backwards.
They'd shoot forwards and rebound off the straight off the back and hit it into their back left.
Which they missed
pocket.
because it was a much tougher shot. And then it was my turn, and now I had two shots because they had hit nothing. And then I sunk our ball, and I picked up the easy pocket on the black. And the sinking your own white ball tactic in pool, it's going to go down in history as maybe one of the best plays of all time.
Yeah.
And then we versed them in darts, and we got fucking stomped.
Smacked. Like so smacked.
We got so destroyed.
When we got to the pub, though, they were playing darts, we were playing pool, and then they came over to play us in pool.
And then we went over to play them in darts.
Yeah, and they beat us single-handedly.
Yeah, and then we were having a nice chat to a homeless guy, but then he knocked my beer off the table and smashed the glass, which was unfortunate.
Well, that's what happens. Yep.
Yeah. And what do we rate that story?
That's a 2.
Oh,
It beats
you're not leaving
Shark
much
Tail out.
room to...
2, 3, and 6 I've
beat
given
it.
out. Yep.
Yep. All right, the next story is something you left in the van. And something we both...
Laptop
we
drawer.
both left in the van.
The laptop drawer. What did you leave in the van?
Well, we
Oh,
both
the
left...
golf clubs.
Well, tell us about the laptop drawer first.
We get into the van and I'm trying to think of where to put my stuff because it's like when you drive around, stuff sort of rumbles around a lot. So if you got
it's a very
something,
shaky van.
things that are like delicate or valuable, you try and put them somewhere they won't move a lot. The bottom drawer of where like the utensils are was completely empty, and I said to Zack, "Check this out. This is the laptop drawer. Put it in there."
I said, I'm all good. I'll keep my laptop in my backpack.
Yep.
So Jackson's laptop in the laptop drawer.
Fast forward 2 weeks, I forgot about the laptop drawer and left my laptop in the laptop drawer.
So it was a hire van,
Yeah.
and we handed it back in.
Yep.
Not to mention, we were about to leave the van and leave all the food and like 4 cupboards we hadn't checked, and then we were like, oh, thank God we checked all these cupboards. We would have missed like all this stuff.
Laptop drawer didn't get checked because we didn't open it once after the laptop had been
Did
put
you
in
use
there.
your laptop at all on the
No.
trip? So
That's
the
right.
laptop.
Day 1 was laptop drawer, and then I never got it out.
This was 10 days later.
Yeah.
And we drove a full hour to our next town.
Yeah.
And as we were like 90% of the way through that drive, Jackson was like, oh, did I get my laptop? And we were just thinking, and I was like, I don't think I remember. And then you were like, nope, because it was in the laptop drawer.
Yeah, that was the worst.
So that was a big mistake. We had to turn around and go back to Brisbane to get the laptop.
Yeah.
And this was the other thing we left in the van on purpose. This is a bit shady by us, but we had this set of golf clubs that I bought for us to play the world's longest golf course, which we talked about. And we were lugging this full set of golf clubs around in the back of the RV.
Yep.
And then we were like, what the fuck are we going to do with them for the rest of the trip when we're staying in like hotels?
Yeah. Also,
And we had
they don't really fit in the hire car we had. Wasn't very big.
No, like going from a huge RV that had loads of storage space
Yeah.
to then staying at hotels in like an SUV.
Yeah.
The golf clubs were a bit of a hindrance on the luggage side. So we thought we'll just leave the golf clubs in the RV. They'll pick them up. Maybe someone will enjoy the golf clubs. Maybe they'll donate them.
Yeah.
And, you know, just a nice little gift from us, a parting gift.
But the worst part was when I realised that I'd left my laptop, we kind of went, well, shit, they're going to be like, well, here's your golf clubs too.
Oh, I might actually be able to play it.
Do you have the voicemail?
I have a voicemail here.
Because we'd called up and we said, we've left the laptop. They're like, yeah, okay, we'll get them to call you about the laptop. No mention of the golf clubs. And then we get this call.
Okay, this might be it.
James from Apollo Motorhomes. Just in regards to the vehicle that you returned today, we've just found a set of golf clubs inside the vehicle and just wanted to make sure they belong to you. If so, give us a call back in regards to this. Thank you.
Yeah, so we didn't call him back.
So we had to go back to the RV place.
Mm-hmm.
We got this call like on the way back after me and Jackson had said like, oh shit, I hope they don't find the golf clubs.
Yeah.
Like, we don't want the golf clubs.
Yeah.
They're going to try and give them to us. Get this voicemail. And then we go back to the RV place. I go in fully dressed in golf
so
gear.
There's an important part here is that Zack thought it would be funny in the video for him to walk in full golf gear and be like, holy shit, thank God you found these.
For those that don't know, golf gear is
A vest.
it's like polo shirt, vest,
Yeah.
a cap,
Yeah.
like sunnies. Like I looked like a golfer.
Yeah.
I walk in and I just say like, my mate left his laptop in the RV. They
Yeah.
give me the laptop and I ditch.
We ran.
Yeah.
Get in the car. Let's
Get out
go.
of there as quick as
So we got
possible.
away with the golf clubs. Hopefully
But I
someone's
thought,
enjoying them.
I thought if they had to give me the golf clubs, I might as well be like, oh, thank God. Had to play a quick 18 today. How's the Brisbane golf course?
Yeah.
Like, oh, thank God we got these back.
We got away with it.
But no, actually, thank God we got away with it. So that's maybe a little scummy of us to...
That's a 4. That's the middling story.
Ooh,
I don't want to give
okay.
it 1. I really haven't left much room. You're right. Anyway, that's
Well,
how it
there's
works.
3 more stories.
I know.
gotta love
We got
you.
5, 6, and 1 left.
Okay. The shit hotel.
The shit hotel?
The shit hotel.
The bad one.
The Mandarin. The
Yeah,
bad one.
That was cursed.
Yeah. So here's the thing. On the second half of the trip when we didn't have the RV, we were doing a hire car and I was being very smart and booking the cheapest hotels I could find.
On the
Like,
day is
Yeah, on
important.
the-
So anything half decent is usually gone. By the time you're trying to book a hotel at 3 o'clock in the afternoon in a small town of a population of what, 1.5 thousand?
Yeah, about 1,500
Yeah.
people in this town. I'm on Google Maps. I'm zooming in. I'm dragging the price slider to cap out at $100.
Yeah.
And there's still only like one thing under $100. So I lock it in. Bing, bang, bop. And we get there, and it is the sketchiest hotel you've ever seen.
Yep. And you're walking around with a decent amount of camera gear, for starters.
Well,
not that
not-
they know that.
Not even that the area seemed dodgy, which it did. But the
The area
hotel
seemed
is,
okay, I would say. The town seemed fine.
yeah, but within the hotel, there was not a deadbolt or anything, just like a push-in
Yeah.
lock on the door. Seemed like you could just basically give it a half a twist and it'd come loose.
Yeah.
No toilet or shower in the room. It was like a shared situation, which
Yeah.
we probably didn't want to be using in the middle of the night.
Yep.
And at a closer look at the reviews, it said people loved to start fights outside the front of the hotel.
Yep.
So we just had a quick look at the Mandarin and legged it like... This was at like 6 p.m. and
Yeah, so we drove, 4 hours to Rockhampton from this place?
got to the next place at like 10 p.m.
And we were very lucky. Someone was very nice to us and they gave us a place, even though they were closing when we called them.
Yeah, that was
We were
unreal.
blessed. Yeah.
The house was like so good as
It
well.
was great.
The little place we stayed in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big difference between the $100 property on Google Maps and the $110 property is what I found out.
Seemingly so. The extra
difference.
$10 was like a godsend.
It's the difference between like the worst possible thing in the area and they can just charge a bit less.
Yeah.
Or like somewhere a bit more decent.
Well, yeah, where we stayed was nice in Rockhampton.
Yeah, it actually happened one other time when we had a closer look at the reviews and they were the last like 10 were just 1 star saying that there was mold in every room.
Yeah.
And that was our last night. Like we probably would have stayed there otherwise, but we had to try to get a cheeky refund because it was just...
We did get a refund, which was good because we also got there and they tried to move us out of the double beds and into single beds, from my memory.
Yeah, so that's why we sort of used it as maybe we'll just go down the road sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, didn't learn my lesson from the first time. Tried to do it again.
Yeah. Every hotel was booked 3 p.m. and I suppose we got what we paid for most of the time.
Yeah, what do you think of that story?
5. I'm
Okay.
saving this 1.
Yeah, but then you got a 1 and a 7 left.
6. No.
No, you haven't done a 7.
I'm not so okay. The
Yeah.
best and the worst.
All right.
All right.
So you got to choose on either of them. All right. The final night of drinking Guinness.
1.
And the, yeah.
That's a 1.
So we went to like JP O'Brien's.
JP
or something.
O'Brien's.
It's an Irish
I
pub.
love saying that like it's famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it is to me.
And of course, we played pool.
Yeah.
We drank Guinness.
Yeah.
One of the first places we had it on tap and didn't need to drive or anything after. So
We both had a lot of Guinness that night.
yeah, that was not one for the socials.
No, that
one.
photo.
But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We were trying to split the G all night, which
Yep.
Guinness fans will know is basically just chugging a whole fuckload of your pint in one go
Yep.
to try and get it on a certain line of the
On the
pint
G,
glass.
yep.
Yeah, on the G. But what I was going to say, which was quite funny about this, was it was a Wednesday night, but there was that Kentucky group.
There's a lot of funny things about. There's 3 things I want to talk about.
Yep.
One, karaoke.
Yep.
The Kentucky
We'll
group.
save that for last.
And the shots that were being sold.
Yeah.
Okay, you tell whichever one of those you want to tell.
Oh, well, the Kentucky group was... So there was the Kentucky group having their final night,
Yeah.
and they were doing a gender bender theme.
Yep.
And so the guys were dressed up as girls were dressed up as guys.
Yep.
And then they started doing a full, like, awards show.
Yeah.
Didn't they? Like, what's the sort of thing they do on the
Funniest
TV?
drunk was one of the awards, and
Yeah,
then someone
classic.
would be like, and that's Kayla, and they'd all be like, yo!
What I found quite funny is whenever they announced second place, no one gave us shit.
No,
they were just like,
it was always second and then first, yeah.
second funniest drunk was Michael, and it's like,
Yeah.
first was Kayla. Yeah, Kayla, you would get that.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, that was great.
Oh, no, like, I'm sure it would have been great if you were sort of part of the inside group.
There was a lot of context we were missing, to be sure.
We were
Yeah.
just playing pool 2 meters from them.
On the worst table we played on the whole trip.
Yeah, well,
May I
you
add?
just say that because you were losing every game.
I lost a lot of games on that table.
And but what it was funny when we were saying after, like, we should have gotten up and done our own awards
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, I wish we did. We had some awards to give out.
I just remembered one more potential story that we might tell.
I don't know if
but-
you want to tell that story.
Okay, yeah, might be getting cancelled over that.
The shots. Let's talk about the girl walking around selling shots. So she's doing exactly what I just said. She's walking
Jelly
around,
shots.
Jelly shots.
We should say.
Zach tries to use his YouTube fame to get them for free.
Oh, I don't recall the YouTube fame part, but
You said I have 1 million subscribers. Can I,
think
have free
I-
shots? And she was like, no.
So at first, she just had this plate of like 6 jelly shots, and I thought they were like for the whole Kentucky group, and I thought that they were just leftovers that had already been paid for. So I was like, oh, just give it to us.
Yeah.
We're the homies.
Yeah.
And we were talking to these other 2 random guys that we'd met in the bar.
Yep.
So I was like, 6 shots. That's like, we can get 4, an extra 2 for a couple other people.
Yep.
She did not want to do that, so I suppose I must have brought up my YouTube fame. I don't remember doing that because it doesn't seem like something I do.
It does seem
often.
like something you would do.
No,
often. Yeah.
I would like to clarify. I never do that.
Any opportunity for Zach to talk about his YouTube, he takes.
Actually, I did try to license some drone footage of the world's longest golf course.
Oh.
With this company.
Yeah.
And I'm in these emails, and then he was like, "Oh, it costs like
Too much money.
X amount."
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to name drop them, so it was like 120 pounds, which is like 200 Australian
Right.
dollars. I was like, too much. And then I replied and said, like, sorry, that's going to be a bit too much for me. Like, have a great day. But then I did sneak in a little, like, P.S. I don't suppose it'd help if this is the worst thing I've ever done as a YouTuber. I was like, don't suppose it would help if I, like, put you in the description. Like,
Yeah.
wasn't asking for it for free. I was like, maybe, like, he could
discount
offer a
or
bit
something.
less.
Yeah.
Because I do have 1 million subscribers, and I would have put him right up there in the description.
Yep.
It was a little company getting drone footage.
Yep.
But I just didn't really want the drone footage that much.
And?
And then he lowered it to like £100, and I'm still not going to pay for it. So
Oh, well, tried your best.
yeah.
Do you have the photo of me with this shot person? I think that photo's so funny.
Oh yeah, what you want to?
Zach just out of nowhere goes, can you post it in the Patreon?
Yes, I can. I can show the camera now as well.
Okay. So Zach out of nowhere, I'm talking to these other 2 guys that we'd met, and Zach goes to the lady selling shots, can you get a photo with my friend? And it is one of the funniest photos. She's trying to leave, and I don't even know that my photo's being taken.
I wonder if we got it live.
No, it wasn't live. Remember you tried to find that it was, and it wasn't. It's great.
Me and Jackson had quite the connection when we did a duet for karaoke.
We did, which we don't have any footage of, unfortunately. Would have been great footage. 1,000 miles.
So the Kentucky group I think they just do karaoke at this bar on Wednesday nights anyway. The King Tiki group was all getting around it. They were loving each other performing, like they all knew each other.
Yeah.
Snuck in, what did I say, like Little Zack or something? You put me in as a name.
I put you in as Zack in brackets Little Z. And they were just calling you Zack Little. like you're related to Stuart Little.
Over the microphone, I was like,
Can we get Zack Little to the stage?
And I'm trying to push to the front because I thought you weren't going to turn up because I hadn't seen you in about 20 minutes. Who knows where you were?
it was hard to push through the crowd, and I think they started moving to the next song.
Yeah.
And then at the last second, we burst through, and I was like, I'm here, Zack Little.
Zack Little's here. And then
And
we sung.
I didn't know you were going to join me, but I'm extremely glad that you did.
I
Jackson
couldn't
was
let you up there by yourself.
doing a lot of crowd work.
Yeah.
Like handing the microphone out to people in the crowd.
Yeah.
I was trying to recreate a bit of Terry Crews in White Chicks with the 1,000 Miles, like dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. And then that is my go-to karaoke song, that and See You Again.
Yeah.
So I was going a bit balls to the wall on 1,000 Miles.
Don't know what our score was. I should have checked. They did have
There's a score?
Yeah, I was watching the scores going up.
No, it wouldn't have reflected the real score, the performance.
Which was S.
Yeah, they're not seeing the visuals. It's not about the singing. It's about the performance.
There was for singing and there was performance. Like
they were just, it was a person rating them.
Yeah, like
I
the
thought you meant,
DJ was
like,
rating them.
SingStar like accuracy on the notes. And I was like,
it was like singing ability was one of the categories, and then like stage presence or something. I can't remember.
Stage presence. We were present as fuck.
And we had to be because our singing was not great.
So you guys can just imagine how amazing that was.
All right, it's good to end on the worst story of the trip. Number 7 story.
Well, it might not be. This is just how the rankings have ended up in your mind. Jackson's beard.
Yep, I'm correct.
You've nailed it with number 7
Yeah.
in your opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion, so as part of my video, I trimmed up my beard before we left.
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily tell Jackson to do that, but you had like similar situation to what you have
Yeah.
now, like moustache,
Yeah.
bit of stubble.
Shaved, yes.
And then you didn't bring your trimmer away, did you?
I did.
Oh, but I banned you from using it.
You said it was the boys had to have beards.
So for my road trip video, I really like the idea of like over the 15 days, we're slowly getting more like beard and a bit more disheveled. And it's like, we're off road, it's like, it creates almost like a character arc just in the beard.
Yeah.
Despite the, on top of whatever character arc we may have had as people as well.
Which was me going from loving the fruits to hating them.
Spoiler. Anyway, Jackson, your beard was looking absolutely fire by the end.
In one person's opinion.
You were looking beautiful.
Yeah.
And then look what we have now.
Back
Just
to
shit.
basics, baby.
Just the mo. I love the mo,
Yeah.
but I think the world needed to see a bit more of Jackson with a full beard.
I was going to wear it to the pod, but then the pod...
looked hot.
You couldn't do Tuesday, and then Jordan couldn't do Wednesday, so I'm not waiting that long.
Yeah, you had to wait an extra 2 days, and that was enough.
I'd already waited a week longer than I wanted to. More than. I wanted to trim it pretty early on in the trip.
Yeah, you kept
Day
talking about
3.
how itchy it was, and I don't know if I'm just coping because I've had a beard for like 5 years straight
It's
now.
the growing out. Like, it got better.
Yeah, you got to oil that shit. Beard oil.
Yeah, I didn't have
Got to
beard
make sure
oil.
you have a face scrub.
Didn't have a
Well,
face
I can
scrub.
give you the supplies if you want to grow
You
the
couldn't.
beard back.
No,
you
I
do want to
don't.
grow the beard back, right?
No, I don't. And I won't be. So you got to see...
So that's actually devastating for me.
yeah, 7. That was an
And
absolute 7
You looked
story.
good though.
No.
So that's okay. So let's go with if we can remember the final ranking.
Yeah.
It was the final night of Guinness
JP
and
O'Brien's.
karaoke.
Yep.
Yep. Then the pool game was number 2.
Yeah.
I believe.
3 was Shark Tale.
Yep. Leaving the golf clubs in the car.
4.
Was that 4?
Yep.
Staying alive was 6, which means leaving the shit hotel was 5.
Yep.
And Jackson's beard was 7.
I'm pretty happy with that rating.
That's actually pretty good. If anything, I would swap.
Shark Tale
leaving the golf clubs
is
in the
probably
car.
too low.
No. Golf clubs in the car was funnier than Shark Tale.
Yeah, probably.
That was a whole ass like when we fucking realized we had to go back to the RV place and they were going to offload the golf clubs. It
Yeah.
was devastating.
Yeah,
for
because
us.
we just felt like we'd absolutely hustled them. And
Yeah,
then
it
you
doesn't
leave your
co-
laptop in the laptop drawer.
It doesn't come across how like sneaky we thought we were
Yeah.
by leaving the golf clubs, and then it was like you left the fucking. And of course, we can't leave a laptop behind.
No.
Like maybe if it was a pair of socks, we would
It's
have been
oh,
like,
forget
it.
Yeah.
A worthy sacrifice for the golf clubs. But no, you had to leave the most expensive item you brought,
Yeah.
and there you go.
That's about it for this week. Jordan will be back next week.
Yep, that was fun.
That was fun. hopefully you enjoyed that. More stories, and that will be it for the stories from the road trip until your video comes out, I would imagine.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much sort of stuff we had left. Like, I was looking through my photos, but, we were going for a fair while, so we were going for 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks of pods. And also we were doing more than just sitting at home editing, which is what I usually do.
Yeah, we're doing a lot. A lot of Guinness.
Thanks for joining us.
Check the Patreon for that photo in high def.